Ray Garrison, Vin Diesel, is a U.S. Marine specializing in rescue operations. Ray and his wife Gina, Tallulah Riley, head to a modest hotel on the Amalfi Coast after a successful procedure in Mombasa. Gina and Ray are kidnapped from their hotel by a group of mercenaries. Martin Axe, Toby Kebbell, the mercenaries' leader, interrogates Ray and demands to know who notified the Marines about the hostages and their position. Ray says he can't tell them since he doesn't have the information. Gina is executed in front of Ray by Axe. Ray promises to murder Axe, and the mercenary also kills Ray. Ray awakens in the Rising Spirit Tech, RST, lab several months later. RST is a Kuala Lumpur-based company that specializes in cybernetic upgrades for handicapped U.S. military members. Ray has amnesia and remembers very little of his prior life. Dr. Emil Harding, Guy Pearce, the RST CEO and principal scientist, informs Ray that he is the first successful human subject of the Bloodshot program. Ray is able to resuscitate and heal himself thanks to experimental nanite technology that has replaced his lifeblood. The technology not only speeds up his mending but also boosts his power. However, the nanites must be changed and recharged on a regular basis or he would suffer harm and perish. When the nanites are fully charged, they produce a red glowing circle of light on Ray's chest. Dr. Harding has worked with other patients at the hospital. KT, Isa Gonzalez, is a former U.S. Navy diver whose lungs were replaced. Jimmy Darlton, Sam Hewen, an ex-Navy SEAL who has had his legs rebuilt, dislikes Ray. Marcus Tibbs, Alex Hernandez, is an ex-serviceman with increased senses. Ray has flashbacks of Gina and Axe while at the facility and departs to track down Axe and execute his retribution. Ray uses the nanites and the RST servers to trace Axe down to Budapest. Ray murders Axe and all of his bodyguards. Ray is put to sleep at RST while his nanites are restarted. It is revealed that Harding replaces Ray's memories with a fresh scenario of Gina's murder in order for Ray to seek vengeance against anyone who Harding programs him to. Harding substitutes Ray's recollections with a new scenario in which Nick Barries, Johannes Hauker Johannesson, is the murderer in the new version. Harding opposes to tampering with Ray's memories, but Harding reminds her that he can kill her at any time by disabling her lung improvements. Ray regains amnesia and is reintroduced to RST. He has flashbacks of Barries kidnapped and murdering him and Gina. He follows Barries to East Sussex and begins his quest for vengeance. He murders Barries, despite his target's desperate attempts to persuade Ray that RST is lying. Wilfred Wiggins, Lamorne Morris, a computer programmer obliged to work with Barries, detonates an EMP device, knocking Ray out and cutting him off from RST. Wilfred works on Ray while recharging his nanites. Wilfred reactivates Ray in his office, and he has conflicting memories about who killed Gina. Ray realizes that RST has been influencing him in order for him to kill the company's adversaries and rivals. Ray locates Gina in London and discovers that she is still alive and well 5 years after she ended her relationship with Ray. Even more upsetting, Ray realizes Gina has begun her own family and life. Back at RST, Harding dispatches KT to track down Wilfred. Instead of apprehending or executing the programmer, she seeks Wilfred's assistance in breaking free from RST control and destroying the corporation. When KT returns to RST, she notifies Harding that she was unable to apprehend Wilfred. At the same moment, Dalton and Tibbs apprehend Ray and bring him back to the laboratory. KT and Wilfred destroy the RST computers by sabotaging the reprogramming process. Ray wakes up from the reprogramming session with all of his memories intact. Dalton and Tibbs attempt a second time to overpower Ray, but fail after a lengthy battle. The RST building has been demolished. Harding confronts Ray directly, certain that Ray will submit now that his nanites have been depleted. Ray, on the other hand, is willing to die to murder Harding and sets off an explosion that kills them both. Wilfred resurrects Ray and he awakens with his complete memories. Wilfred informs Ray that he has modified his technology so that the nanites may survive on their own. Wilfred, Ray, and KT start their new lives in perfect control.